Today we'll start with grammar. Lesson 1, that is sentence. Now, what is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words when they join together to make a complete sense. It is called a sentence. A sentence is a group of words when compiled together, when joined together to make a complete sense. It is called a sentence. Example of a sentence. Now I have written here, sun rises in the east. Now the words are jumbled here. As you all can see, the words are jumbled here. It's not, though all the words are here, but it's not making any sense here. So when I say sun rises in the east, the words are jumbled, though it is a sentence, but the words are jumbled. So when we arrange these words in a proper way, we arrange these words to make a complete sense, then it becomes a sentence. Now, what will be the correct sentence for it? The sun rises in the east. Now, the correct sentence will be, arrange it properly and say, the sun rises in the east. Now, this is called a sentence. Now children, we will have a look on different types of sentences. So, the first one is declarative sentences. These are the most important types of sentences. These sentences will tell you facts, opinions and other statements. This type of sentence will end with a period. So, children, the declarative sentences always starts with a capital letter and it ends with a full stop, and it tells you about the facts. Now, some of the example of declarative sentences are, children, you may repeat with me. The sky is blue. I am a third grade student, but now you all are fourth grade student. We will go to the movies tomorrow. He is a great reader. We have a program in the morning. Now children, you have seen here that all the sentences, they start with capital letter and they are ending with a full stop. Second comes is interrogative sentences, and interrogative sentences asks a question. This type of sentence is usually asked directly to someone. This type of sentence ends with a question mark. Now, this interrogative sentences starts with capital and it always ends with a question mark. Some of the examples of interrogative sentences are, can you repeat the question? Are we going to have recess today? What is your favorite movie? How do you answer this question? Do you have an extra pencil? Now children, you all can see that all the sentences starts with capital and it ends with a question mark. So these are known as interrogative sentences. Now let's see the third sentence. It is called exclamatory sentences. This is a sentence that has a very strong emotion or surprise. Exclamatory sentences express the intense feeling of a person. This type of sentence ends with an exclamation point. So, exclamatory sentence again ends with a exclamation mark. Now, let us see to the examples of exclamatory sentences. What a beautiful day. I am angry. You did a great job. I love the color of your room. You won the prize. That is a huge whale. Now you can see children, all the sentences are ending with an exclamation mark. Now the other is called the imperative sentence. Now, what is this imperative sentence? When we ask question positively, we sometimes use imperative. In such use, we actually aim to offer the person to do something. When the person in front of us makes such sentences, we need to answer him as yes or no. Now, these imperative sentences are generally taken as request or as a command. Some of the examples of imperative sentences are: shall we go out? Shall we go to the cinema? Shall we sleep? Shall we not go to the cinema? Shall we not eat dinner here? Do not talk to me like that. Do not make that sound. Do not walk fastly. Now we see here imperative sentences is a kind of request or it is a kind of a command. Now we'll learn about one more sentence that is called a negative sentence. Again, there's a positive sentence as well as a negative sentence. In negative sentences, we generally see that a word not is used. A word not is used. When a word not is used, it makes a negative sentence. She will not be watching TV. I will not call him as soon as possible. We will not overcome the problems. She had not been working all day, so she was very energetic. As children, you can read gradually one by one, and everywhere we see the word not is coming. When the word not comes in the sentence, it becomes negative sentence, and if no not is used, it becomes a positive sentence. As we take the example of the first one, she will not be watching TV. It's negative. But if I say she will be watching TV, it becomes a positive sentence. Here we end up with our session.